Hello everyone, Crystal here from Galaxy Finds, and as you've noticed, I've kind of switched things up a little bit. I have a haul today, that's a big one, and I got this brand new rack. Well, it's not brand new, I got it for my birthday in January, and I just had not put it up. So my husband put it up for me this past week, and it's amazing. It holds so much stuff. I think it's from Costco, just if anybody's wondering. But it's like double-sided, it's on wheels, it's great. So I hung up everything I got. Honestly, like, it holds so much stuff. So I think I might actually get another one of these. And it's super tall, like it's way taller than me. So this video is going to be pretty long, just to warn you. Mostly vintage haul, some modern pieces. But yeah, this is from two different stores. So I'm having a very stressful week. Tomorrow's my wedding party. Like the reception that I never got to have. I got married last May, and we're finally getting to have our friends and family get together and celebrate us. So I've been very stressed this week, so I've been thrifting extra, even though I really don't need to. So I hope you enjoy the things I got and I can at least share them, and this is happy. But yeah, this is wild. Okay, so today is Friday, and I went to Savers on Wednesday. And I kind of just stopped there on a whim. Like, I didn't plan on it. I was nannying all day, and I was just like, I'm so stressed out. I just want to go shopping. So, you know, I texted Nick, and I was like, tell me when you're going to put the food in the oven, and then I'll leave. I'll check out, and I'll come home. So I got about an hour at Savers. I didn't get a whole bunch of stuff because Savers, as we all know, is very high priced. So I just looked in a few different sections. Dresses, obviously, because they're my favorite. I looked in the lingerie section. Yeah, I just kind of took a little whirl around the store, and if anything caught my eye, I looked. So, and I also had 20% off, so if you catch any prices, they're not what I paid. So this is the first. It's a vintage Mickey tie, and I'm really not sure what I'll get for this, but I just recently sold a vintage tie on Thrilling, and yeah, Thrilling, they sell men's stuff. I have not sold any ties on, maybe I did sell one tie on Poshmark, but yeah, Thrilling was the place. But let me show you this dress, because I was super excited about it. I did pay a little more than I wanted to, but look at this. It's still got an original tag on it. I believe it is like late 70s, early 80s, but it reminds me of like Princess Peach. Look at the back. So it's got this giant bow, and it, like, the pink part goes to like here, and then it's white. Oh my god, this is like the 80s prom dress of my dreams. It doesn't have any size. Wait, it does have size. It just doesn't have a brand. Let's see. Made in the USA. Oh no, it doesn't have a size. It just has a 100% acetate made in the USA. Well, it probably would fit like a small medium, but I might list this like and put in the description like costume cosplay too, because it's like in perfect condition. It is, and it's off shoulder. I don't know if you can like really see on this, but had to tell you all about how exciting that one was. So this one is an absolute Y2K dress. It is like a snake print halter top. It is by the brand XOXO. This light is awful. Yeah, so it is like, it's got the paper tag underneath it. It could possibly be early 90s, but I mean not early 90s, late 90s to Y2K era, but these Y2K things have been flying. So this is a modern dress. It's very cute. It's got little tie straps. It is by Zara. It is a fairly new Zara tag, I think. It's a small. I did find the like stock photo of it, and it's got these little buttons on the front. It's just a very cute little mini dress. Yes, I'm still picking up swimwear. Don't come at me. People still need swimwear in the winter too, because they go on vacation. So here's the bottoms. They're like sort of a high cut. Let's see, look, they still have the like size sticker. They don't have a size tag on them, so I'm guessing new without tag. This is, so it's Hollister. It's got like a twist front. It's very cute. And gingham print has been in lately, so I figured why not, right? This dress, super pretty. I did find the actual post, the ASOS post. This is from ASOS. So it's like a wrap on the top, ties, navy blue midi dress, and there's new with tags. If I can find it. It's got this tag still attached. Just like not the price tag, but just ASOS. And I did even find like a video in their listing for this, so if I can add all that stuff to my listing, that'll be helpful. Next is a dress that I think I'm going to keep for myself. It doesn't have any size on it or brand, but it definitely looks like a Modcloth dress. If this print looks familiar to anybody, let me know. Yeah, so it might be a little big, but that's fine. I mean, I can just wear it as sort of like a oversized summer dress. It's got these little cocktails on it though. How cute is that? So that. Then this I thought was gorgeous. Just look at the embroidery. Oh my gosh. And then like the buttons. They're called frog buttons or something. I don't know. Oh, and this, even the cuffs are embroidered. It says that it is by Lyrebird in China. I looked up some listings by this brand. A lot of them said 70s, so I'm not sure exactly. It's a very lightweight. It's like a tunic, but like sort of like a robe. I don't know what the exact term for this is, but obviously I'll look it up. But I just thought the embroidery was so nice. And oh, and then I got shoes. Okay. So, I might have paid a little bit too much for these, but these are new with tag Converse, like suede high tops with like a Sherpa lining. I saw them brand new on Amazon, I think, for $75. And these are 6.5. Yeah, 6.5. I just thought they were really nice, like Converse All-Stars. These would be great for fall. It's good color. So that was the first pair of shoes. And I got some vintage shoes. These are like very like witchy. They're velvet. I know that there's some like rubbing on the velvet, but they're very cool. They have like sort of a squarish heel. It's not a high heel. It says it's from for Bloomingdale's. Cardinal for Bloomingdale's. I don't know if you can see, but it says they're an 8.5 medium. They look very narrow, so I'll probably put like I usually do like a measurement, like across, but they're kind of a little dirty inside too, so I'll have to clean them up. I don't buy a lot of shoes because I don't like to clean them. I used to like to clean shoes, but then I was like, oh, it takes too long. The next pair I bought was these Y2K, like, they're like slide-on mules. They're leather by Soda, and they're like a southwestern sort of slide-on. I don't know, I thought they were cool. Pointed toe. They are a size 9. Oh, they aren't leather, they're man-made material, so yeah, those are cool. And then got these bad boys. So these like clear heels that remind me of early 2000s prom. They're called Colorifics. And they're size 8. All man-made materials, blah blah. With this like silver. So they're like metallic and they're clear. So that's fun. But that is my haul from Savers. Next. So I was helping my mom dog sit, and there's this thrift store that I hadn't been to in 3 years because it showed up on my time time hop today that I had been there 3 years ago. So it was weird that I ended up stopping in there yesterday, but it was on my way home and I was like, all right, I'll check it out. It's a very small church thrift, and yeah, the last time I went there, I got some good stuff, but it's one of those stores that it's like a bunch of old people drop off stuff, which is fine because I love old people clothes. So I stopped in and all the clothes were $1 a piece. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna fill up my bag. So I did. I ended up getting 37 items. So yeah, I'm gonna start this with, of course I got these ye old Alfred Dunner pants because they are trending right now, and for $1, these are size 16, so they probably fit like an extra large. Good condition. They had a lot of pants, but the pants were very hard to get to. They were probably higher than these, and you had to like pull them up, and like you couldn't see what size or brand or anything. So I didn't really do a whole lot with the pants, but I did get a few pairs. So these are like a pull-on pair of pants, yellow, but I didn't realize the elastic part was not stretchy. But it does have a little drawstring in the front. They're just like sort of a wide leg. I believe this is a 70s tag Panther. These seemed very similar to the Alfred Dunners, but yellow. So yellow's been kind of trending lately too. Got another tie. This one's got this like cool leaf print. So it is Talbot Studio for Nordstrom. And I believe it's silk. There's no tag that says so, but it feels silk. So hopefully. I got these pants and I didn't realize how stained they were. I'll probably throw them in the wash and see what happens. But these are like a very Y2K, just like a crop, striped, stretchy pant. Tag says Dynamite. That was cool. It says they're a size 7-8, made in the US. They got a little zipper in the back, but they are super stained. We'll see what happens. Like, it's not a huge deal to me if I made a bad buy for $1, you know, opposed to making a bad buy at Savers where something is like $10. So these shorts I thought were fun. These are just a plaid pair of denim shorts by Steel Denim, and they have a button crotch, button fly. It says they're size 9, made in the USA. They seem to probably be like a small-ish, because there's no stretch to those, but those are cute. These I really liked, so these just happen to be hanging like over a rack, and I just picked them up and I was like, oh, what are these? So these are like a super high waist, cargo pant, wide leg, vintage Kmart, guys. Yeah, the light sucks in here. It says it's a size 17, 18, 100% cotton, made in Japan. So I'm not quite sure how old the tag is. I could not find vintage Kmart tags online. They're not in Vintage Fashion Guild. So, but these are in like impeccable condition. Like no wear at all. So I thought these were a good find. More swim. So this is like, I don't know if it's 80s or 90s, but like look at these bottoms. They have that like cutout. They're super high. Like this style is like back in. It's like an underwire top. It's by the brand Daffy. It says it's a size 11-12, which looks very small. Made in the USA. Polyester spandex. It like kind of feels like fuzzy. I don't know. I thought it was very cool. This swim I bought and then I didn't realize, like, it's so cool. I didn't realize how much wear was on like the butt. It's kind of fuzzy. So I don't know. I'm afraid to kind of use a sweater shaver on a bathing suit. I don't know. I just thought it was very cool. It is by the brand Longitude. And it says it's a size 14. I just thought this, like, oh, this like rhinestone sort of thing was very fun. Next, and a lot of this stuff is kind of dirty, so it's gonna have to be cleaned or soaked or whatever, which is fine for $1. I got this plus size vintage pleated polyester dress. Like, it's nothing too special, but when I find plus size vintage, I grab it. This is, it says it's a 22W by Blair Boutique, but it did have a belt at one point, but you can pretty much wear any belt with it. But yeah, it looks like it'll at least fit like a 2X. Yeah, I think it would be too big for me, so I think that one is good. A lot of Paisley. Found this Paisley top and I was like, well, Paisley's in. According to Poshmark, Paisley is in. It has shoulder pads. It's just like a basic polyester top. It's by Distinction. Doesn't have a size. Looks to be about maybe small or medium. This one is fun. Definitely needs to be soaked. So this is by Jazz 2, which Jazz 2, I believe, is All That Jazz's plus size line. I didn't realize this was a romper until I got it home. I thought it was a little mini dress. So I do have to soak it, but I might actually try it on myself and see how it fits, because the size tag is completely blown. So if it fits me, it's probably about an extra large. I don't know if I would keep this or wear this because I don't usually do sleeves. I don't like sleeves. I sweat a lot. TMI, but yeah. This was the first thing I picked up when I walked in. Look at this Paisley pattern. Look at these sleeves. It seems to be possibly handmade, but I don't know. But it is like a very like flowy top, very bright and colorful, buttons down the front. Yeah, there's, oh, this, Schwartz Lehman Textiles Inc. I'll have to look it up. I think it's handmade and that was the fabric. It like kind of feels like it's made out of like a curtain or something. But that's fine. That's fine. More Paisley. So this is by All That Jazz. It is a jumpsuit. How cute is that? So this has no size. Probably about a medium. But I just love this like floral Paisley pattern. It's got some shoulder pads. Yeah, All That Jazz was like a 90s brand, so that's what I'm guessing. My arms are starting to hurt from this rack. I feel like I'm at Savers at the dress racks. Anyway, so this, yes, I do see the stain. I bought this because looks exactly like something I bought when I was in high school. So this is very like late 90s Y2K Aeropostale or Aeropostale, whatever it's called. That's the tag. And it's an extra large, and it says, Cancun, hot days, even hotter nights, what happens in Cancun stays in Cancun. I've been selling my high school t-shirts for like more than I paid for them in high school, so here we go. Next, I found this. I didn't know the brand, I just thought it was really cute. It has a lot of like big buttons. It seemed very Y2K to me. The brand is TWIK, Twick. I don't know, Twick. So, that. This I posted on my Instagram last night, and a few of you told me it was Hush Puppy, which I didn't know Hush Puppies made clothes. So, all the ones I looked up though said vintage, so probably vintage. I just liked this like color it was. It's like a brownish, greenish, orangey rust color. I don't know. This one I love, this little jumper. It's by Easy Pieces. It has like a lot number tag, so possibly 70s. I don't know where it is, but it doesn't have a size. Looks to be about a medium. I think this will be really cute for like fall and winter. They had a lot of Christmas stuff, so I grabbed this Dear Santa I Can Explain, and it's a Victoria's Secret nightshirt. You know, won't go for a ton of money, but I think I'll be able to sell that. This also, Christmas with little Scotty dogs. It's just a Karen Scott. It's probably like a, you know, late 90s Y2K. I've sold Karen Scott Christmas sweaters before, so people are looking for them. This sweater. How cute is this? Little shells. It's a short sleeve. It says Test Designs Bermuda. There is a little like little hole right there, but so cute. I love it. And this one is very similar. It's a niche color, but it's got these like roses on it. A little banded bottom. There's no size or materials tag. Probably about a small. Very cute. This is another jumpsuit. It's just black, but it's by Spiegel, and Spiegel was a catalog back in the day, and so this is definitely like a 90s thing. It says it's a size 16, so probably fit like, I don't know, I don't think it's big enough for me. It might be like a large. Alright, this one, this reminds me of stuff I wore in high school. This houndstooth, like polyester by Zalu. I've never heard of this. Yeah, everything else was cut out inside of here, but I thought this was very cool. This is a vintage French Connection. I've only sold vintage French Connection once. The tag, like, French Connection started in the 70s, so not quite sure. So this is like, it wraps around and like ties. It's very cool. Like this. It is cotton, 100%. This is a cool little vintage Aruba tee, like a little crop top, and then it has the back says The Great Escape, and it's by Paradise Island, pure cotton fresh. Cool. Next we're on to sweater vests. Sweater vests have been doing pretty good, and I think back in the fall they'll start picking up again. Just the color block one. It is by Designers Originals. This one's like another, it's sort of like a sweater vest. I don't know if you'd call this a sweater vest. I don't know. The top is like a boat neck, sort of. It's by Pierre Cardin. I liked the colors. It was very fun, rainbowy. Who doesn't love a good rainbow? So I got these two graphic tees that I thought would do well on Depop. I honestly, I don't know if I really understand this. It says, don't judge me. I learned my insanity one piece of mail at a time. I don't know. Is this, I don't know what this is referring to. Whatever. I think somebody will want this. Usually they're about like a $20 sale on Depop. There's another one. Every once in a while someone amazing comes along, and here I am. I feel like these shirts were very popular in the 90s, and like my grandmother had a bunch of these weird graphic tees. This, I'm not quite sure if this is vintage or just wants to be vintage. So there's the front and the back. Like, it seems like a swimsuit because it doesn't have a like snap, but it's very thin, so I don't know if it's a bodysuit. This is the brand. It says York, so I don't know if it's, I don't think it's vintage. I think it's just like a wannabe 80s. It is like very stained at the neckline, and I don't know if I can get it out. But I don't know. I thought it was fun. Does it say I've got the tube? I don't know. Okay, this one I got for myself only because it looks like a little 50s cardigan and it has a C on it for Crystal. It is stained, so I'm gonna try to soak this. But it feels like I need to wear this with like a poodle skirt. Like, how cute, right? Yeah, okay. This one will bring you back to the 90s. This is by IOU. I love how on the front it says quality clothing, 1990. It's like telling people like this is quality. It's very like oversized. I don't know if it's men's or women's, but it's cool. Next up we have some vintage Talbots. Look at this adorable polka dot thing though. So there's Talbots. This one is made in Japan, so I believe 90s. This is just so cute. Very, very cute. This is another one that I thought would be sort of Y2K. It's a Tommy Hilfiger. Not the most exciting thing, but yeah, size large, Tommy Hilfiger. This is just an American Eagle, like little crop top. And I looked at the date and it's from like last year, I think. So that's why I grabbed it. Yes, 2/21. So February of 2021. Just like a little floral print. And the last thing, I was shocked to find this in this store. This is Lululemon. On the tag, I don't know, the tag is reflective, so it's hard to see. So it's a size 14 Lululemon. This is real. I looked it up. I forget what it's called, but it looks flawless to me. It's like a sort of a dusty mauve purple color. It's very soft. It's like a flannel, and it retails for $98. It said on Lulu Fanatics. Yeah, so that was cool. I think that'll pay for my entire haul from that store. And I got one pair of shoes. They're not in like the best shape, but these are kids' Ariat shoes. They are, yeah, Ariat. I've never actually found Ariat. And it says they're 4.5. So, yeah, they're super cute. I could probably like clean them up a little bit, but even if I got $25 for them, that's fine with me. So that is my entire haul over 2 days. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this because I enjoyed shopping for it. And yeah, after my life stops being so crazy busy, I will put out a different type of video. Hopefully, I am getting a box from a new place, so there will be an unboxing video coming up soon too. But I want to do something else soon. So, thank you all for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. If you want to make sure you get notified when my unboxing comes up, make sure you subscribe. And have a great week, everyone. Bye.